Good afternoon. So as you know, Hurricane Fiona has exacted a heavy toll on not only Puerto Rico, but the Dominican Republic as well. And it's saddening to hear that people have lost their lives as a result of Fiona. As a matter of fact, one individual died in Puerto Rico. He was swept up by a flooded river. And then there was a 70-year-old trying to fill his generator with gas, and he was burned to death in Puerto Rico. We've had one death in the Dominican Republic. This man was struck by a falling tree. So I believe it's only appropriate that we have a moment of silence for the lives that have been lost as a result of Hurricane Fiona. Thank you, and let us pray for their families, and let us pray for Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic. In Puerto Rico, we've had 900 people rescued as a result of this hurricane. And in the Dominican Republic, there were 800 people evacuated and more than 700 people in shelters. Paterson has a sizable Dominican population. We just celebrated the Dominican Parade in honor of Hispanic Heritage Month this Sunday. We still have a Puerto Rican population here in Paterson, so there are families in Puerto Rico and Dominican Republic that have families here in Paterson. And so today we stand as a united front for those families in Puerto Rico, in the Dominican Republic, letting them know that we are launching a joint relief drive, an effort to assist those individuals that are suffering as a result of the hurricane. And so I want to turn it over to our Council President Emerita, Councilwoman at Large, Maritza Davila, who she herself is half Puerto Rican.
Thank you very much. This is not happy times. I have family that are there, and that right now it's been various days without any light, any water. So it is serious. Mayor, I'm sure that you are also in contact with the governor's office in Puerto Rico, where they have said that they know that communities are going to come together to do something for Puerto Rico and Dominican Republic, but that we work together to get this done. You know, a coordinated effort. And let me tell you, it's serious. You know, just seeing some of the pictures, the videos, the water's coming down, you know, there's still more to be expected. You know, it's a sad day. It's a sad day, but I know that, you know what, I made a statement, you know, we will come back from this. Puerto Rico vuelve y se levanta. Y la República Dominicana también. That is very important that we understand, and we hear, you know, as Councilman Velez of the 5th Ward, who is a full Puerto Rican. I always say I'm a full Puerto Rican too. I'm a full American, all right? But, you know, we're here working together, you know, as a body of one, because although we're 9 council members, we are a body of one. So, Mayor, count with us on the council. To the community out there, please reach out to the mayor's office and the council's office. Let us do a concerted effort to come together as one. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Council President. As stated earlier, Luis Velez, our councilman in the 5th Ward, is Puerto Rican. He has family in Puerto Rico. He was born in Puerto Rico. So at this time, gentleman who years back led a relief drive for those that were victimized by the Hurricane Maria. So it's our councilman from the 5th Ward, Luis Velez.
Thank you. Thank you, Mayor. First of all, this is a joint effort between the city, Paterson, Andres A. Office of the Mayor, City Council Office, and all the council members, and also the nonprofit organization from Paterson and the surrounding area. Such as Prospect Park and other municipalities always join into the effort when it comes up to relief. Also, the Fila Dominicano of New Jersey is going to be also leading the effort to make sure the 2 countries, Puerto Rico and Dominican Republic, receive the donations that we are going to bring forward soon. Next week, we're going to establish Eastside High School, 150 Park Avenue. It's going to be October 1st. It's a Sunday, I believe so, Sunday or 2nd of October. The 2nd of October is going to be at the Eastside High School. 2 containers are going to be dropped off. the logistic of it is the part that is more important. We have coordinators in Puerto Rico assessing the most vulnerable area that have been more affected. And also we have strict communication with the mayor of Higüey, the Dominican Republic, that also assesses the area of Punta Cana, Barbaros, and that section of Higüey. So the effort is going to go to those two countries, Dominican Republic and also Puerto Rico. What we don't want to do is create a chaos with the donation. We had the experience before that we fill out trailers and different countries will hold them, right? So that's why the logistic is being doing real careful, making sure that the people, the most needed, receive this donation, such as Higüey, Dominican Republic, and also in the south of Puerto Rico. I have report from my coordinator in Puerto Rico that after the Hurricane Fiona came through and the whole entire island was covered, they received almost 30 inches of water, of rain. So that make it difficult for the rescue efforts and bring a little bit of relief. The islands only have like 17% of power at this moment. So they in desperate need in Puerto Rico. In Dominican Republic, you have seen the videos that people have put out there, pictures. Is real delicate because they don't have the same resources that Puerto Rico had. They don't have the same helicopter that Puerto Rico has. So when you go to balance disaster, I had to be fair and balanced with all of them, right? Because the hurricane hit two countries that are loved from the residents of Paterson. We all identify with them, and we're here to help. This is a not one-man show. This is a community coming together to make sure that the people in those islands receive the benefit that they have to receive. I'm going to say something in Spanish for respect of the media. Esta es una colaboración, un trabajo conjunto que estamos haciendo en la ciudad de Paterson con los concejales, con las organizaciones sin fines de lucro, especialmente con el desfile dominicano de Nueva Jersey y otras organizaciones sin fines de lucro para levantar los que ellos necesitan, los útiles más necesitados como comida enlatada, pamper, cosas que no se dañen en el camino de transporte. En la escuela secundaria Eastside High School va a ser el centro de acopio el 12 de octubre, donde tenemos 2 contenedores, uno irá para Puerto Rico, el otro irá para Higüey, Altagracia, República Dominicana. Esto es para que tengan aviso la comunidad y pues estén preparados para cuando vean los anuncios, lleguen a Paterson y podamos dar esa donación muy necesitada para que lo reciban nuestros hermanos quisqueyanos y también nuestros hermanos puertorriqueños allá en Puerto Rico.
Thank you, Councilman. I want to dovetail on something Councilman Velez mentioned as far as the rain. It was 30 inches that you cited there. I've seen forecasts that anticipate 15 additional inches of rain. And so we are certainly up against a hurricane that's exacted, like I stated before, a very heavy toll. And I talked about earlier, we have a sizable Dominican population here in Paterson, so much so that we have a Dominican consulate across the street from City Hall to accommodate some of the needs of our residents here. And we are honored to have with us the Consul General, Angel Pichardo. Mr. Pichardo.
Gracias,
Thank
gracias.
you. Thank you.
Sí, buenas tardes, buenas tardes.
Good afternoon, everyone.
De verdad, estos son los momentos en los cuales tenemos que estar unidos.
This is the moment that we're supposed to be together.
Lo que está pasando en la República Dominicana y en Puerto Rico, pues es una situación bien difícil en estos momentos.
While Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico are going through is moments of difficulties.
Y por eso le hacemos un llamado a toda la comunidad del estado de New Jersey, a todas las organizaciones, pues que traten de comunicarse con nosotros, traten de cooperar lo más que puedan de cualquier forma, sea con equipo, sea con productos alimenticios, sea con donaciones de ropa, todo. En estos momentos todo hace falta.
So he's giving a call to all the organizations to come in with their donation. It could be equipment that they could need over there, and also not perishable items that they could need to come. He makes a call to every Pattersonian, everybody in the New Jersey side area to come and forward and donate.
Sí. Nosotros como representantes de nuestro gobierno, a través del consulado, pues estamos trabajando ya arduamente con la directora del desfile y no solamente, sino con cada una de las organizaciones comunitarias que existen aquí.
We are working hand by hand, the consulate of the Dominican Republic in Paterson, working hand in hand with the Desfile Dominicano and the organization that putting all this together.
Sí. Esta noche tenemos una conferencia con cada una de las ciudades del estado de New Jersey para explicar la misma situación. Claro, es muy importante estos medios de transmisión televisivo, pues el mensaje llega directo. Creemos en el apoyo de todas las comunidades para sí poder salir a camino con la situación que estamos pasando en República Dominicana y en Puerto Rico. Es muy importante en estos momentos unirnos, trabajar unidos, cada uno de nosotros. Le damos la gracia de verdad al alcalde de acá, que siempre está definido con la comunidad dominicana, con la comunidad latina y en estos momentos con la comunidad dominicana y puertorriqueña.
So he's been calling a conference today with different individuals and leaders from the state of New Jersey tonight to explain what's the situation in the Dominican Republic. Also, he's filled gratitude with the mayor of Paterson that he always stands up for the Dominican community.
Ya como informaba el alcalde, pues hay un sitio de acopio, una dirección de acopio, pero no obstante a eso, nuestro consulado está aquí enfrente, donde vamos a tener las puertas abiertas para cada persona que quiera una información, cada persona que quiera aportar un granito de arena para esta situación, pues estaremos siempre a su orden.
Knowing that we already have established a place that is going to be designated to receive donation, but the consulate of Dominican Republic in Paterson is going to be open for any needs that you need from the consulate of Dominican Republic in Paterson through the council of the city of Paterson. Also, he mentioned the mayor, but it's more than this size. The mayor's back
Thank
here.
you. Thank you.
Gracias, Angel. So we do have the largest Dominican population in the state of New Jersey here in the city, and we have one of the largest Puerto Rican populations in the state of New Jersey here in the city of Paterson. And as I stated earlier, we had a successful Dominican parade celebrating the culture, the heritage, and the history, and unfortunately, we can't celebrate what's happening there, but what we can do is join forces and do what we can to provide assistance. So at this time, I want to hear from the president of the Dominican Parade, our Deputy Mayor, Elsa Mantilla.
Good afternoon. Let me tell you something that for me is Sunday we was very happy, celebrate the Dominican Parade, but our heart we was so concerned with what happened in Dominican Republic. Happened to be that this year the Dominican Parade was dedicated to my hometown, the town that now is in the situation that we are. Thank God that our mayor was here, but thank God that he went back because he wanted to be sure that everything is okay there. I have so many information on what is happening now in Dominican Republic. And for that, I would like to share with my sister who traveled from Dominican Republic too, to celebrate the Dominican Parade. But today, she's here and she's gonna share with you what really we needed there in our hometown, the Provincia Altagracia, Higüey, Punta Cana, all this area there that is on the water at this moment.
Mirla Mesa.
Mirla Mesa.
Good afternoon. Besides sharing what we need in Dominican Republic, I want to give thanks to the mayor and to everybody here, especially Luis Velez. The first day he started putting this together so we can help Puerto Rico and Dominican Republic. My heart is broken because in 64 years that I never have seen the river go up to what it is right now. There's so many houses under the water. And at this moment, we don't know how many people we have lost. And I was talking to the mayor of Higüey yesterday, and he said most of the thing that we need is to help the people that have lost everything. I have employees there that I just got a phone call this morning that she told me they lost everything. And like her, there's so many people there. So like Mr. Bellis said before, what we need is to help with pamper, food, articles for the home. Like there's so many things that we can do, and I'm very sure that the town, the state of New Jersey, and everybody's going to help. And I give the thanks from the bottom of my heart. Good afternoon.
Thank you. And it's sad that the mayor of Higüey was just in Paterson to celebrate and went back. He rushed back so he can attend to this emergency that they have in the Dominican Republic, but also in Puerto Rico. We made some contact with individuals there, and we're going to constantly inform our public of how they can help, irrespective of whether or not you're Dominican or Puerto Rican. People go to Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico for vacation.
Yes.
And if you want to keep going there for vacation, you should do your part to help both of those entities that have been that are succumbing to this natural disaster. So at this time, I want to open up the floor to any questions we may have. Donald?
Yeah, if anyone has any type of like diapers or medications,
Yeah.
where would they put them?
You want?
Well, on October 2nd, we're going to have the Eastside High School open for early in the morning. So any donation, not perishable food, Pampers, wipes, alcohol, sanitizer, everything, you could bring it to Eastside High School.
150 Park Ave.
So I want to go in order. I'm saying what you asked, and now I'm going to say the address.
The address.
Eastside High School, 150 Park Avenue. Okay, so anything that you guys want to donate, the people of you out there have to come to Eastside High School. 7 o'clock in the morning, we're going to be there early. The 2 containers are going to be placed there. The volunteers are going to put everything in boxes, separated by items. Okay, not perishable food, Pampers, wipes, anything that you think could help these families in Puerto Rico and Dominican Republic, they are welcome to.
And do you have an online thing where people
We-
can donate money or cash?
As we spoke, we have a logistic in place that's going to be open soon. Everything's going to be in a flyer, and it's going to be soon out there to people who get the information. I will ensure that every channel media will receive that flyer.
In addition, as you heard, El Consulado is also opening their doors as well. The address is 140 Market Street. So in addition, if you're not able to go to Eastside High School, which is located at 150 Park Ave, you are able to go to the consulate across the street from City Hall here and drop off anything, because we are doing a concerted effort to come together. And as he stated, we're making a call to the entire state of New Jersey to come and assist, along with our Desfile Presidente, Elsa Mantilla of the Dominican Republic, and as well as her sister who's here, Midla Mesa, representing Higüey.
And everything is going to be split.
Yes. Everything that's going to be provided is going to be split to be able to be sent to both countries.
So any volunteers, once again, that want to come that day down to the relief event, could call 973-321-1250. The secretary are instructed to get your name, your phone number, and your email address. Also, you could call 973-321-1600 is the mayor's office. Also, they have the information on hand. Once again, this is a collaboration where anybody that want to come and help can do that. If you have any organization out there, any corp donation, please get in touch with us. We guarantee, based on my experience, we guarantee that this effort goes to the people who are needed in those 2 countries. So we're here for that.
I think very important, and I'm going to say this and I'm going to put it out there, we do not and we will not politicize this.
Correct.
There are people, there are family members who are hurting right now, people that have passed on. I'm going to ask that we do not politicize this. Right now, we are all Puerto Ricans and Dominicans hurting. Right now, I say, I'm Dominican today. I'm Puerto Rican today. I am Paterson. So please make sure that when you're coming out there, just open your hearts and your arms to assisting those that are in need right now.
Chris Keating, I see you chomping at the bit.
Yes, let me ask you some charter question.
Yeah.
Try to.
Please. And you'll translate for him.
Councilman, as just asked Mr. Charlo, is he getting any calls from here in the city concerning about residents over there, or is he going back and forth? What's the
¿Estás recibiendo tu llamada de atrás para adelante de residentes de aquí, residentes de allá sobre el asunto del huracán?
Se está
Sí.
recibiendo llamadas en
Sí.
el consulado.
So I
Sí,
don't know
claro.
if Spanish is the same.
Claro, estamos recibiendo llamadas tanto de la comunidad de aquí del estado de New Jersey como la comunidad de República Dominicana.
Same way, the community from Dominican Republic, also the community locally from New Jersey is calling the consulate for information to share back and forth.
Are you getting a lot of calls from families worried about families?
¿Estás recibiendo llamadas de familias preocupadas por su familia en la República Dominicana?
Claro, y precisamente no solamente en la zona de Higüey y la Altagracia, sino en la zona del norte, del Cibao, como le llaman. También estuve hablando con el presidente, nuestro presidente, a las 10 de la mañana, donde tenía un viaje para acá hoy y se canceló porque nuestro presidente está en la zona de Higüey,
Sí, está
Sí.
acá ahora.
en Punta Cana, supervisando personalmente los daños catastróficos, sí, que son bastante daño, es bastante daño, la situación bien difícil la que tenemos en esas áreas.
So the coast of the west and north of the Dominican Republic where the hurricane went through, he had been receiving calls from that section of the island. Also, today he had a phone call with the president of the Dominican Republic and mentioned him that he's traveling and he's at the boots on the ground in Higüey and different areas from the Dominican Republic to give him a report of what's going on.
Any additional questions? So this was a call to action for a country, a commonwealth.
Correct.
And we're standing as one city, saying that we may not be, like you stated before, Dominican or Puerto Rican, but we are now, because if the pandemic has taught us anything, that this is such a small world, and we are in this together. So we're saying we are in this together, and we're going to do what we can together to make sure we provide relief for Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic. Councilman.
And I just want to say the last thing. You know, hurricane season ends in November.
That's right.
You know, and it just started. So based on the experience in the past, you got more to come. But we hope that God look us with heart and mercy, that we could supply this relief and make sure that both island sisters be okay. So, you know, the information is going to be put out there. I'll make sure that all media receive the flyer that we are putting together, and just donate. Come out and donate. This is for you. This is for your family, and this is a joint effort for the community.
Thank you, everyone. And if anyone from the media wants to help, by all means, you're welcome to do so. Thank you.
Actually, there's
Go ahead.
one last thing. I know that the governor of Puerto Rico indicated that they were in need of first responders specific to police and firemen. So if there's anyone out there that would like to go out there to assist, also we can, through our mayor's office, work collaboratively with our public safety department, our director, to try to see what we can do to assist as well. We thank you all for coming
Thank you.
this afternoon.
Thank you, CP. Thank you, everybody.
All right.